Hi, I'm Roberto Curtis with the Commonwealth Times and RVA TV, and we're at Crossroads Coffee Shop on the VCU campus to see Creigh Deeds rally support for his run for governor ahead of the November 3rd election day.
The centerpiece to my cost plan is what I call the Virginia Forward Scholarship. And what it does is if you graduate from high school with at least a B average, and you're going to a public school, public university or college, we're going to pay 50% of your tuition as long as you commit to 2 years of public service after you graduate. I'm convinced we can pay for this without raising taxes. The second part of my plan is to put an additional $40 million in a needs-based financial aid. The third part is to create a guaranteed student loan fund for students going to 2-year and 4-year schools. The fourth part is to increase the size of the tuition assistance grants for kids going to private schools, and the fifth part is to create a tuition stabilization fund. It's all going to take a little money, but the reality is that ignorance is a lot more expensive, and we can do these things just by reprioritizing and creating efficiencies within our budget. We're going to win this race because we're going to turn people out.
Michael Steele this morning with Bob McDonnell said that that this election is a bellwether, and that next Tuesday the bell is going to ring for Tim Kaine and Barack Obama. What would your response be to that?
Well, this election has to do with Virginia, what's going on in Virginia. I don't put much stock in what anything Michael Steele says.
One of the latest polls shows that 11% of voters are still undecided, haven't decided between you and your opponent. What can you do in these last few days to change their minds?
Well, we're going to be talking about our positive vision for the future of Virginia. We're going to be talking about how we got the plan to make college more affordable and more accessible. We got the best plan to create jobs in every corner of the Commonwealth. We've got the only honest plan when it comes to rebuilding our transportation system.
Will you commit to make sure that VCU has at least its base adequacy funding?
We got that problem system-wide. I'm going to be the higher education governor. I'm going to start reinvesting in higher education, because the bottom line is we're not going to compete with the rest of the world, much less the rest of the United States, if we don't start reinvesting in education, higher education in particular. No question about it.